Hi Stackers, it's Sandy here from Working Class Stacks, and it's Monday evening. I'm just taking the dog for a little bit of a walk, and I thought I would just record my thoughts regarding last night's live stream, Stacking with Craven on Stackers Social Discord. A lot went right and quite a bit went wrong, at least for me. So tune in and see what I'm thinking. Hi Stackers. So yeah, the first live stream went out last night, Sundays with Craven. We had a fantastic response from the community. TSC was an absolutely wonderful guest. He really was. A few things went wrong, particularly on my end. Uh, Not feeling the best, particularly in the sort of like couple of hours that followed the live stream. Everybody's given me a load of support, which is great, but I know in my own head what went wrong. And you know, originally it was just a bit of a tech problem. As soon as TSC joined the call, so that there were then three of us in the call, it just seemed to cut us off. It was working fine up until then when it was just me and Craven. It was weird because it was like some people could hear me. I'm talking about the audience here. Some people could hear me, but they couldn't hear TSC and Craven. Some people could hear Craven and TSC, but they couldn't hear me. Craven and TSC couldn't hear me. I don't really know what went wrong, whether it was my end, their end, TSC's end, whether it was him joining that sort of messed up the settings. I don't know, but it kicked me out of the call. I had to sort of reset my phone. Yeah, it was honestly, I never recovered. I never recovered from it. Uh, it as we say in Merseyside, my ass went. All right. 20 minutes into the show before I really sort of joined. Um, by then, the conversation was in full flow. We all know TSC. We know he's got loads of experience doing live chats and live shows. Uh, you know, he saved us really, Craven. Really proud of you, mate. You did an absolutely wonderful job. You know, you and TSC have had a bit of rapport from the Stack Chat Live that you did a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I mean, we got through all the content, we got through all the questions, we had a bit of a laugh, we had a bit of a giggle. The audience, the community that came to watch us enjoyed it, which is the main thing because it is for them. And yeah, so on the whole, the first episode of the show was a success. But honestly, once I had that initial sort of 20 minutes off air, by the time I come back on the air and I actually got involved in the stream, I'd had a real sort of anxiety, panicky moment. I'm not going to say anxiety attack. It wasn't one of them. I do suffer from anxiety, but it wasn't far off. I'm not going to lie. So by the time I got on the stream, my head had gone. It took me a minute to sort of like find my way in the conversation. I could never really find the flow. Then almost straight away, Side the Sound Man, I pointed out in the chat that my phone was the wrong way round, so I had to actually take it out of my phone holder and hold. I had to actually hold my phone in the air for the best part of an hour. All right, while I was getting the right, and I was moving around everywhere. I was jumping around. You know, it wasn't what I wanted. Um, all the preparation that I'd put in, all the sort of mental preparation that I put in, it just went out the window. And I'm quite disappointed because, you know, guys, guys and girls, stackers, I am normally pretty good under pressure. Uh, you know, I don't crumble like that, and I crumbled, and you know, you know that if you've been following my channel, you know that I like to sort of post my videos in the premiere format. I like to be involved in the live chat while everybody's watching my videos. It's a good feeling, talking to everyone while they're watching my pickups. One moment, stackers. Danny, oi, oi, dog, this way, dog, oi, come on. There we go. I'm sorry about that. She's a good girl. She is a good girl. She just likes to wander off. Okay, so yeah, so I like to, as I was saying, I do like to film my premieres. I'm putting this little like sort of journal video down, if you like, as a premiere later this evening. Hopefully, there's a few of you watching it. But honestly, after the disappointment of everything that happened with the live stream and how wrong it went and how sort of, you know, I'm not beating myself up, but it did go wrong, you know what I mean? And I just feel like maybe this would be the last premiere for a while. Yeah, I think so. I think it's time that working class stacks, well, it's going. It's going live, stackers. Working class stacks is going live. I'm not going to get any better at this unless I practice. That's the bottom line. Sandy Millington does not quit. Okay, Sandy Millington does not give up. All it's taught me is that I need to improve. All it's taught me is that I need to learn how to deal with those pressure situations that always happen in a live without losing my head. Okay, so I have actually got 4 pickup videos coming, four silver pickups coming this week, which, you know, for a guy who sells the ethos of a 1 ounce of silver per week every week is quite a lot. But, you know, occasionally Danny and I do treat ourselves to a little few extra pickups. There's a few things that we've been wanting. They're all on the way. I've got 2 lovely coins coming from a community member that I've made a deal with. One true legend, and he really is a true legend. I've got a silver ounce coin coming from Silver Trader UK, and I have got my first order from the Royal Mint. Okay, which I'm really excited about. And if you want to have a little guess, I'm not going to give the game away, but you can have a little guess in the comments as to what date may be. Let's go with the Royal Mint one. What do you think I've ordered from the Royal Mint, stackers? All right, it's my first order. It's a new product. Okay, let me hear what your guesses and your thoughts are. Sorry for the little tease. I am feeling a bit down about it. I haven't given up. I'm not a quitter. I'm just going to jump back on the bike, and I'm going to have another go. I'm going to do all 4 of my pickup videos this week as a sort of 5 or 10 minute live video. Hopefully Danny will get involved with me as well. But we'll see, because, you know, lives aren't easy, and she's only just sort of getting into the YouTube thing with me. But guys, tune in, don't tune in. It's not about whether I'm getting views, it's not about whether I'm getting anybody in the live with me. It's just about getting a little bit of practice for my own peace of mind, without any editing, without any cutting, without any, you know, camera trickery or retakes or reshoots or anything like that. I don't do a lot of that when I'm filming my videos, but I want to take the option away from myself, and I want to just have to be able to go at it live. And yeah, and hopefully come the next episode of come the next episode of Sundays with Craven, which is coming up this week, Sunday at 5 p.m. on Stackers Social Discord. We've got guests Benson with coins and Self-Hordian, as well as myself and Craven. Craven will be running the show just like he did on Saturday, on Sunday. And yeah, can't wait to have another go, stackers. Really can't. See you soon. Sandy Millington, over and out.